Welcome lads. I'm about to share with you one technique I like to use whenever I go out on dates that make the girls go crazy. Now, whenever I use this technique on girls, they always get infuriated by it. It riles them up and it stirs a lot of emotion and it even makes them go absolutely crazy. It's one of the most powerful flirtatious techniques you can use if you ever go out on a date. In fact, it's something I learned through copywriting. Using this copywriting technique, I use it on dates and it goes freaking amazing. Now, it's actually much easier than you think. Anyone can do it, and even you can do it. Even if you look like a gremlin, well, nah, if you do look like a gremlin, you want to sort yourself out. But if you're an average person, if you're all right looking and you use this technique, you're gonna get a girl. You're gonna get that done deal through that date, okay? So listen up. And the funny thing is, I'm doing it right now to you guys. Is it annoying? Yes. Is it fun when you use it on other people? Yes. And by the way, no, it's not manipulation. So get that out of your head. Now, before we get started, my name is Zain and I'm a copywriter who helps creators and coaches build out their personal brands and build out the funnels to monetize their audiences. And if you need help with any one of those, you can book a one-to-one call with me, link in the description. All right, I'll tell you, just relax. It is called building intrigue. Now, in copywriting, we use this a lot in emails, and it is such a powerful technique to keep the reader focused on your copy and keep them interested. Now, in a nutshell, what building intrigue basically is that you're saying the thing without actually saying the thing. You build up the solution to whatever it is that you're saying without actually giving the solution away. You see, the human mind works in mysterious ways, and whenever you reveal a piece of information and it's only half of the information, the brain needs to close that loop. And in order to close that loop, it needs to find the rest of the information. Now, how you use this in copywriting is whenever you do an email, you want to build up the intrigue and the CTA will be the solution. So you build up enough intrigue within the reader and now they're dying to find the solution to their problem which you've built up. And that will be the CTA, which is the link at the bottom of the email. When you do this via email or in copywriting or landing pages, you get a higher click-through rate because people need to find out the information. They need to close that loop. In order to close that loop, they have to click the link. It is super annoying as a reader, but it is super effective as a copywriter. Now, how does this relate to dating? You're probably like, what the fuck? You just went off tangent. What the hell are you talking about? I want to get dates. I want to get bitches. What do I do? Go back to the topic. Chill. I'll tell you, okay? Like I said before, when you use this technique on the dates and use it on girls, it's super, super fun. And it's super effective as well. When you do this in a conversation and you build up intrigue without actually saying what it is, it keeps the conversation going. It gets the girl interested in what you're saying. From there, she'll be dying to find out what you're actually talking about or what you're actually trying to tell her. So I'm just gonna give you an example. This is a little bit of Rizology 101, okay, from me. So I'm gonna help you guys out here, okay? I'm going to do a bit of a role play. So imagine you're a girl, okay? Imagine you are a girl, so I'm gonna be speaking to you. You seem to do this one thing that's really strange and no one seems to notice. And I've never met any other girl who does it either. It only seems that you do it. And I kind of seem to like it. And then on her end, she'll be like, oh, what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? And that's what you do. You build up the intrigue and you keep dragging it along without saying what it is. And you can keep on going and keep continuing and saying like, it's kind of like a quirky trait of yours. And I can only identify it with you. Many people seem to hate it, but for some reason I love it. You see how I keep building it on without actually saying what it is. And then the actual thing, you say at the end, oh, you're probably twirling your hair. I love that. Every girl fucking does it, but you want to make it seem independent to her because you want to make her feel special, right? But that's the whole point. When you use it on a date, you want to compliment them, but don't actually say what the compliment is. You build up what it could be without actually saying what it is. And then she'll be dying to know what your compliment is or what you're trying to tell her or what the unique feature of hers is. And especially with girls, they're quite emotional, they're quite erratic. So they really have to they'll go crazy if they don't find the information. Especially with like open loops on girls. If you don't close that loop for them, they go fucking nuts and they'll find and do anything to close it. So I hope this little Riz lesson helped. This is a copywriting technique I use quite frequently on dates and it's absolutely fun. I implore you to use it too. You'll see how she'll start to build up a lot of interest in you as you kind of lead her on in the conversation. Don't actually lead her on, okay? But use it in your copywriting, use it in your dates. Have a fucking wonderful time. I'll see you next time.